Hi guys, Michael here, bringing you a quick look at Here Maps for iOS. This has just launched, so we thought we'd give you a quick tour and quick rundown of what it's about. So for those of you who don't know, Here Maps was produced by the navigation team at Nokia, split into its own company, and has since released not only mapping suite for Windows phones but also on Android, and now they complete the cross-platform portfolio with the release for iOS today. So as you can see, you've got your standard map. This here obviously is the satellite view. So you have a little layers button down the bottom, which allows you to choose which layers you want to get. So these provide some really rich details for your map. So let's turn all these off for now. So as you can see, that's just completely basic view, and then you've got your satellite view. You've got a transport view, but let me just go somewhere that will have a bit more information to show you guys. So you go transport view. You can sort of see where that dotted line is if I zoom in there. That's the train line. You can then hit traffic, and if there's traffic, as you can see, the line is green, so it's saying it's good flow of traffic. Yellow, it's a little bit heavy, a bit congested in the middle there, and so on. But these you can layer up as much as you like. So the blue squares around it tells you what's active. Transport and traffic can't be enabled at the same time, unfortunately, though you can have satellite and transport or satellite and traffic if that's what you're feeling. If you disable satellite, for example, and let's go to a Sydney landmark here, the Opera House. You'll notice that you'll see there, that's the transport lines. But if you use two fingers, you can see there, two fingers to sort of make it three-dimensional. I don't know if it's coming through on camera very well, but you can see that the Opera House there is now shown in three-dimensional view. If you pan across, you can also see the iconic Sydney Harbour Bridge. Though if you hit satellite, the satellite imagery. So it's still quite rich, but it just obviously gives you the option for the different views that you like. So very standard and very familiar interface. If you've used the Android version, it's pretty much identical. So you've got Maps, you've got Drive, which will give you access to voice-guided navigation options. So here you can see your current position, the street, setting destination at the top, current speed, time left on your journey, and also which direction you are, whether it's north, south, east, or west. What sets Here Maps apart is its ability to download maps for offline use. So here it says you'll always have a map, so all you have to do is click Get Your Map Now and choose your location. So I've already downloaded Australia's maps for offline use. So if you go in here, select Use Map Offline, and just for demo. So as you can see at the top there, there is absolutely no connection active whatsoever. So if I now go in, I can search for anywhere that I like. So let's say, for example, ANZ Stadium, a local sporting field. It takes me straight there, and because I obviously have the Australian maps downloaded already, I can get all the information ready to go, select that, and have voice guided option right there. The UI is consistent with the Android version, so obviously you've got the hamburger menu on both. You've got your options here for downloading maps and using offline, then you've got your settings, feedback, etc. So if you go back into it, as you see, you've got the layer button at the bottom, you've got the current position button bottom left, you've got your route directions and also your collection of places. So this is sort of like a grouping of lists and curation of different locations that you can manually input. So if you have a favorite set of pubs you like to go to, you can just add a pub list and add them all to the list for quicker indexing later on. Unfortunately, the one thing that the iPhone version doesn't have as of yet, that the Android does, is the ability to peek inside venues. So as you can see here with the Android version, I've tapped the building and I'm getting an in-store layout. So you can see the shops on the different floors, etc. Whereas here on iOS, unfortunately, as of yet, you can't do such a thing. So you still get a few shop names and but you don't get the layering, unfortunately, of the different levels. Hopefully that will be coming in the future, but obviously this is still the first build, so there's still a lot that will change, and I'm sure we can expect them to be on par as it progresses. A quick look at Here Maps for iOS. I will add the App Store link in the description below. Thank you guys for watching this video, and if you have any questions, please feel free to get in touch. Cheers.